We're here for the Magic Kingdom After Hours party, and I have more than my opinion to help you figure out whether or not this is worth the money you pay for it. Here we go. We have come here for the Magic Kingdom After Hours party. We've done the Hollywood Studios. You should check out that video. We've done the Epcot. We've done the Epcot After Hours party, and you should check out that video too. But now we're here for Magic Kingdom to see if the Magic Kingdom one is worth it. Now, there's one thing that's added into the Magic Kingdom one already that I will tell you might bump it up. It's got a second fireworks show. So, imagine being able to watch fireworks without people standing on trash cans. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you need to watch my Magic Kingdom vlog from a little bit ago. Oh, that was frustrating. However, we are heading into the park. We are able to come in at 7 with our tickets. We are annual pass holders, so we would have been able to come in anyway, but you're able to enter at 7, and you're here until 1 a.m. Starting at 10 is when all the treats and the fun stuff happens. However, there's all kinds of rides that will be open, and the lines will be very short. That what I will tell you will be true. And you can get on all kinds of things. However, we're gonna see if this is a value. You also get free treats. You get ice cream sandwiches, Mickey premium bars, sodas, waters, popcorn, all included. And we're about to go and try to make the best of it. Now, the one thing I would tell you before we get into this is that you do have to make an effort to make it worth it. If you don't, you're not gonna get that. So here we go. Now, one of the things you might be thinking is, hey, I could come into the park and just say I'm at the after hours party as long as I stayed in after they closed, and that's not true. In order to be a part of the after hours party, you must have whatever the night's wristband is, and that's what you need in order to be. They do check for them very liberally. You do pay a premium on this. It is $149 per person. There are AP discounts, which we did get, but this after hours party requires you to have this wristband in order to participate in it. Make sure when you come into the gate that you get these after hours informational packets. They do come with everything that is being offered during the party, and as you can see, there is quite a bit offered. I will make sure to put that up on the screen so you can look at it for a little bit as we kind of get ready for this party to get started. So one of the first things is that you can actually get a spot. If you get in here at 7 or even at 8:30, which is what time it is now, we kind of made our way up. It's 8:40, actually it's 8:45. You can still get a spot nearish to the hub. We actually found a nice central location, and I have, you know, the wonderful Mark, the amazing Michelle, and the awesome Carrie Ann. As we found a spot. We're kind of in the middle of the crowd. We are standing. Just one thing to understand. I'm very tall. I'm 6'3". I am also broad-shouldered, so I create a very large door, and I'm not a very good window. So before fireworks start, I will stand so people can see how tall I am, so that they don't, so they realize what I will block. So that's usually how I do it. But we have decided to use some of our time. To go to stand here and watch the Magic Kingdom show. Now, here's one thing that's different about this party as we're kind of waiting here, is that Magic Kingdom closes at 10. The party starts at 10. Most times, the party starts an hour after close. So the park closes at 9, party starts at 10. The party still starts at 10, we still get our 3 hours, but there is an hour where other members of the public who are here can still get on rides and stuff. So my suggestion is pick the rides that they're not gonna run to after fireworks. So Michelle, Mark, and Carrie Ann and I have found a spot in the hub where we could probably fish our way to one of those rides a little bit easier when these fireworks end, if we get along the fence line here. Because I'll show you, we have the fence line directly over my shoulder, and we're gonna try to get up along that fence line when we're done so we can start getting on things pre-party, which is at 10. But at 10, you have to have the wristbands that I talked about before in order to get on things. But Michelle and Carrie Ann, and I believe Mark too, love Happily Ever After. So this was a must for us to do for this party. It might not be for you. You might be going rides, and that's fine. I'm also a big fan of Happily Ever After. So here we go, Happily Ever After, from a really nice spot on the hub. Okay. All right. We got out of the pile, right, Mark?
Still alive.
Yeah, still alive. Ever feel like a salmon swimming upstream? There you go. We have gone into Tomorrowland because it was the easiest exit for us. We're gonna head probably over to Space Mountain or Tron at this point. Tron will not open up, the queue will not open up for Tron until 10. Just so you understand that. They're not gonna just suddenly let you in on that. But, however, I'd say we just head over to Space Mountain. Get in that line. It shouldn't be too bad at this point in time of night, at least I hope. It may be, we had a little trouble getting out of there, but let me say one little phrase that I will say anytime I'm making a video. It doesn't matter what the subject is. Listen to cast member instructions. They know what they're doing. They're telling you what to do because it will make it easier for you. Jeez. We have 12 minutes until the party officially starts. We are heading to Tron. We've decided that's the first thing we want to ride. And we can see the line at the top. That's probably all the after hours people lining up. So we're gonna go get in that so we don't waste the rest of the party time trying to get on Tron later when that line gets really long. So here we go. Cast member said 30 minutes.
30 minutes indeed.
So the official party start is in
7 minutes.
7 minutes. So 37 minutes. So 10:30, we're supposed to be off this ride.
See how it goes.
All right,
That'll work for
here we
me.
go. Okay, honestly, this line is moving very fast right now. And I'm gonna have to say I agree with the cast member. I think they're just literally just dumping people into it. It says 35 minutes at the sign. I don't think it's gonna be that long. Now that it's moving, I have to admit, I didn't believe it at first. And if you didn't figure it out, I'm on Team Blue. Cast member did not lie.
Nope.
30 minutes on and off. We were out of here before 10:30. Hey, nice
Excellent.
job. Nice job, cast members. You know your role. I have to be honest, I didn't believe it. I just didn't believe it. But I've also seen that line at that distance during the regular day.
Yeah.
And I thought that, I didn't realize it was gonna keep moving like that. That was impressive.
Yep.
All right.
I'll take it.
What are we doing next?
Probably the bathroom.
As the amazing colored dome of Tron vanishes into the darkness or something, we've decided that Space Mountain has a 10-minute wait, so we're gonna go get on Space Mountain. And then we'll probably get some ice cream sandwiches,
Ice cream.
because they're free. Just like the sodas and waters and all that other stuff. So, here we go. Thrilling, high speed, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, we are getting on Space Mountain, but here's the thing, and I just went into darkness, you're gonna have to deal with it. The plan is, we're hoping this is actually 10 minutes, which I think it might be, and then we're gonna hoof it over to the hub to try to catch Enchantment, because part of this is the fireworks extra at 11, and it's only at 11. Space Mountain, check. And it took less than 5 minutes. We pretty much walked on it. As I always say, always follow cast member instructions, but there's other things that, like, us tall people who come to Disney World all the time know what seats work best for us. And I have to sit in the front seat I had a cast member get snippy with me when I asked to sit in the front seat. And I was nice about it. I was very nice about it. And I think she was just having a long day. But I promise you I wouldn't ask. Me personally, I wouldn't ask if I didn't know what I needed. I don't fit in the pockets. My feet don't fit back in those. So if you have large feet and long legs like me, I have to sit up front, even though I know there's less leg room up there because my legs actually fit, because I can't bend them out in those little pockets and in the other seats.
Well, I'm wondering if any of it has to do with the blood.
So, I promise I'm not just trying to sit front row. I have to. We have made it out with 10 minutes before Enchantment, so we're heading over to the hub to watch the extra fireworks. And the funny thing is, a lot of people are coming towards Tomorrowland right now, so my guess is that they are not, which means that the hub will probably be pretty empty, and that's gonna be exciting to watch fireworks from. So, we're off to watch Enchantment. Not exactly our favorite Disney fireworks show, but getting a second fireworks show tonight as part of the ticket is the way we're gonna make value of this. I wanna point you out something here, that we're about to get to the hub to watch Enchantment, and this is what it looks like. If you remember earlier in the film, it was packed, you know, butts to elbows, and now this is what it looks like. We could like stand in the middle of anywhere. Okay, this is awesome. Have you ever watched fireworks with this few people around you?
Nope. This is wild.
I've never not been butts to elbows.
Yeah, I thought there'd at least be a full hub of after party people, but there's nobody here.
There's nobody here. Nobody. Here's the other thing that makes this worth it. Ice cream sandwiches, popcorn, yeah, and bottles of water to enjoy the show with. Oh, it's first.
As you can see on this map, we have a perfect location in Florida.
Dedicated the 25th day of October, 1971.
So, hot take. Enchantment, not my favorite fireworks show. Fireworks show. Projections, however, much better. The projections versus Happily Ever After are way clearer. You understand what's on the screen a lot more. And that's how I feel. I'm gonna get my friends' opinions, and my wife's, of course. Michelle?
Yeah, I agree.
You agree?
Projections are amazing.
Projections are amazing. Mark, Carrie Ann?
I was actually thinking that through the entire show because I haven't seen it in a while. I wish I could take the projections from this and put them on the other shows.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's the projections that are so much better on that one. And we are literally standing in the center of the crisscross of the train tracks. I mean, right here, look, I'll show you. So we found Like, that's literally where we're standing, and the fireworks show just ended, and I'm not being swallowed by a sea of humanity. That was probably the most comfortable I've ever been watching fireworks here. That was awesome. Michelle, would you agree on that one? Oh yeah, I mean, like, that was just, like, I keep doing that to her because she's putting popcorn in her mouth. The free popcorn's worth it. She's gonna kill me later. It's okay. She just nodded, so there you go. I'm dead later. If you don't see any more videos, that's what happened, just so you all know. Anyway, we're probably gonna go Pirates? Pirates. I just got nods. Pirates. All right, off we go to Pirates. We are 100% about to ride the flying carpets of Aladdin with no one else but us and Mark and Carrie Ann on it. See? There's Mark and Carrie Ann taking a selfie. And there's us. Here we go. The one thing I'm sad about, that's closed. That's Aloha Isle, where you can get Dole Whip. And Dole Whip is, yeah, man, I was hoping I can get some Dole Whip, but it's okay. It's all right. I'm having fun anyway, and I just flew on the Magic Carpets of Aladdin with no one else on it. And sang like a moron, because that's what I do. I apologize that I'm in darkness, but it's important that we came here to Magic Kingdom, and this is the first time we've been in Magic Kingdom today, so we must ride Pirates, right?
Of course.
Of course, see, that's what she says. In we go to Pirates, which probably is like, it says 5-minute wait, which means we're gonna walk right on it. It's gonna take us longer to walk to the boats than it will to wait in line. Home boat. We got our own boat. That's super exciting. Well, I don't know. We're gonna have fun though. We're on a boat. Hey, Mark. Tell him where Captain Jack Sparrow is already.
Your white flag, you scurvy scum, and bring me Captain Jack Sparrow.
Hey, send him in, Sir Davy Jones. It's the rum they want. Drink up me hearties. Yo-ho!
But you can have rum in Magic Kingdom. They don't serve it anywhere. We're in a boat by ourselves. I can clown around as much as I want.
Give a divine scene. Do help yourself with a drink. Small one. Drink up, you have show.
All right, we're making our way down the hill here, right past Tiana's. I don't know if I'm willing to do a 20-minute wait with only an hour and 3 minutes left. See, and this is where you have to make your money work for you. Yeah. Huh? 13, that's a walk-on. Yeah, let's do Haunted Mansion instead. Haunted Mansion? Haunted Mansion? Haunted Mansion? Okay, Haunted Mansion. And like I said, one of the things that you need to do with these tickets is you need to make your ticket work for you. Don't expect things to just work right. You need to pay attention to how much time you have left. We have an hour and 2 minutes left in our time here, and you don't want to waste it in a line that is too long. So we're gonna head over to Haunted Mansion and probably walk right on that because it's a little joke, 13 minutes, on you go. It's you. You're the foolish mortal.
Start to shriek and harmonize when pretty ghosts come out to socialize.
Dying to have you. Hurry back. Hurry back.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
That's you. Here.
Right here on the beach?
Yeah, on either side of the beach.
Okay.
Perfect. And then we're going to do facing each other, kind of. But just a little bit more. And then we're going to close this gap right here. We'll give you guys face right in the middle and your hands on the bottom. So we can see the cloud. Perfect. We're going to look over here and smile. And we're going to look at the lantern. And we're going to look at each other. Perfect.
So that was fortuitous. We got on Haunted Mansion, and as we came through past the Tangled restrooms, we noticed the Tangled photo shoot. And so all four of us Had a lovely little cute picture taken, including Carrie Ann. And so yeah, that was fortuitous and nice. They do have those special moments like available for use now. There's a problem tonight. Seven Dwarfs Mine Train has been down for about an hour. Yeah, it's been down. Like it was supposed to be one of the rides that people were allowed to ride on, and it hasn't been up. I don't think it's been up.
I don't think it's been on at all.
Yeah, I don't think it's been on at all. So one of the main reasons for this party is not available, which is kind of a bummer. But we've been having really good opportunities with everything else. Now, though, we're gonna head to Under the Sea Adventures of the Little Mermaid because Michelle needs her Ursula fix. No, wait. She just made a face. I 100% said that. She's like, no, Ariel fix, her favorite princess. Off we go. Just to show you what we see, by the way, the evac lights are on, which means that someone got evac'd off this. I'll show you what I mean. You see all that down there? Like all those like extra lights that are on the stairwells and up inside the thing. Those are all called evac lights, which they turn on at nighttime so people can see the stairs when they're being evac'd off the ride. So at some point tonight, people got evac'd off of this, which sucks, because that's a major draw for this party.
Terrible place to start a story. I'll just tell you how it ends. No, wait. I got an idea. I'll start at the beginning. I was born from a small blue egg. Wait, too far. My story is not near as interesting as Ariel's.
Under the sea, we off the hook. We got no troubles.
Ursula's a pain in the ass.
The sea witch got us stuck here by Ariel dancing.
I bring good news.
I admit in the past I've been a nasty. They weren't kidding when they called me Bella Witch. Oh, unfortunate.
Hey Mark, why didn't you follow instructions and kiss the girl? Here we go. Winnie the Pooh is pretty much a walk-on. So we're gonna go on the many adventures of Winnie the Pooh, which is just for some fun. And we're gonna go bounce with some Tiggers. Here we see the human females in the ride, Winnie the Poop. As they go through the 100-acre woods, we see their shock and alarm at the real estate mogul Winnie the Pooh stealing the property from the Toad. As you can see, the deed is on the wall there as he stole it from the Toad, and the human females are non-reactive. Hooray! You're stuck, dude.
Pixie dust, and off we go!
Yeah, we figured it out. We got on Peter Pan as our last ride of the night. And our flight to Neverland has come to an end. All right, there you go. 1:02 a.m. Park is officially closed for the after hours party, and we're making our way out through the castle towards Main Street. Now, $149 per person. Was it worth it? My answer is yes, it was worth it. I feel that I got on a lot of rides. I got a second fireworks show. I got 2 ice cream sandwiches, a number of bottles of water, a box of popcorn. I feel that I was able to make the value that I needed for what I put into it in the evening, while also not having to, well, the lighting out here is a lot of fun, while also not having to be elbows to butts watching fireworks, which I had been at the start. We had this great moment of being able to watch fireworks of Happily Ever After when we first got here from a great vantage point. And then the party kind of started. We got on Tron, Space Mountain, Pirates of the Caribbean, Winnie the Pooh, Under the Sea with Ariel, Peter Pan's Flight. What else did we do? Haunted Mansion. Thank you, Carrie Ann. Magic Carpets by ourselves. We got our own boat in Pirates. Plus the specialty photo over by Tangled. And yeah. And enough on all the, as Mark will say, all the Coca-Cola he could drink, which is a lot.
3 ice creams for me.
I had 2. But the main thing you have to think about with these after hours parties is that you need to make sure that you create the value. You can't rely on the park to create the value. Now the one thing that I would have to say was the bummer for tonight was double bummer. No Big Thunder, no 7 Dwarfs the entire night. That's another bummer. So, like I said before, certain things are draws to the party, and having especially 7 Dwarfs down, not good, definitely not good. But that's probably the only negative I have of the night. Michelle, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I think we got our money's worth.
All right, Mark.
I got Grogu.
Oh yeah, and Michelle got her Grogu bag.
Nice.
Mark, what do you think?
I think it was well worth it. I think just being able to have the extra time to be relaxed in the park and not have to fight the crowds was worth it for me.
Carrie Ann?
I think I agree with you guys. I think that for a family, I might have a different answer because it's very easy for the 4 of us to run around and do what we want to do. This is not something I would push to do with my young children. But, you know, some teenagers, yeah, definitely worth the value.
Yeah, I would agree with that statement. I don't think that this is really for young kids. And I've seen some here, and you can kind of tell that they're not having the best time, to be honest. And
I saw one lay down completely asleep on the Tron ride outside. Just flat out on the ground, asleep.
Yeah, so just make sure you're paying attention to how your kids would handle it. Carrie Ann brings up a very good point. That being said, we're heading home. It's after 1 in the morning. It's been a great night. I have enough sugar in my system now that I know if I'm going to go to bed for a while. Anyway, if you have any questions about the After Hours Party, go ahead and put it down below. Hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new. You all know that stuff. I'm tired enough that I'm just getting through it. And like we always say, we don't like to say goodbye because we're going to see you real soon. So we say, see you bye.